1950 Ford Custom Resto Mod. Price, $34,900. Location, Oklahoma. This 1950 Ford Shoebox Custom has been transformed into a unique resto mod that seamlessly blends classic post-war design with modern drivability. Built on a 1991 Ford Thunderbird chassis, it retains the unmistakable styling of the original 50 Ford while delivering vastly improved performance, comfort, and handling. From its chopped roofline to its hot rod stance and thoughtful upgrades, this Ford is designed to be driven and enjoyed, not just admired. Exterior. The car presents with a menacing hot rod flat black finish accented by a striking custom-painted green metal flake roof. A 4-inch chopped top adds to its low, sleek LED sled profile, while hand-applied pinstriping provides a touch of traditional hot rod artistry. Shaved door handles, dual spotlights, a period-style visor, and all-glass windows complete the custom aesthetic. The Thunderbird Source Power sunroof is a standout feature, offering open-air cruising not often seen on customs of this era. While the paint on the front clip shows some fading and minor imperfections, the overall look is bold, distinctive, and full of character. Interior. Inside, the car combines vintage flair with modern comfort. Thunderbird bucket seats are upholstered in ivory and black, providing supportive seating for long drives. The dashboard has been adapted to accommodate its updated drivetrain while retaining a period-appropriate look. A modern AM/FM/CD system is discreetly integrated for entertainment, and details like the custom interior trim tie together the car's hot rod identity. This is a driver-focused build with comfort in mind. Drivetrain and chassis. Power comes from a proven Ford 302 cubic inch V8 paired with a smooth shifting C4 automatic transmission. The donor Thunderbird chassis brings four-wheel independent suspension, an upgrade almost unheard of in a 1950 Ford, along with power steering and power disc brakes. The result is a custom that drives with a confidence and composure far beyond its vintage origins, making it equally suited for city streets, highways, or long cruises. Summary. This 1950 Ford Custom is a true resto mod built to be driven. It offers a rare combination of old-school hot rod aesthetics with the mechanical refinement of a modern chassis. The chopped stance, bold finishes, and custom details make it an attention grabber, while the Thunderbird underpinnings ensure it handles like no other shoebox Ford of its era. For enthusiasts seeking a classic that's both stylish and road-ready, this Ford delivers the best of both worlds. 1953 Studebaker Commander Coupe. Price, $29,000. Location, Miami. Collectible Motorcar of Atlanta is proud to present this exceptional 1953 Studebaker Commander Coupe, a striking example of one of the most celebrated American automotive designs of the 1950s. The year 1953 marked a watershed moment for Studebaker. For the first time since 1947, the independent automaker introduced an entirely new body style. Designed under the direction of Raymond Loewy, with contributions from Virgil Exner, the sleek Commander Coupe debuted with lines so forward-looking that they instantly set Studebaker apart from the Big Three. In fact, demand for the new Loewy coupes was reported to outpace the sedans by a ratio of 4-to-1, proof that buyers recognized the car's groundbreaking appeal. Period magazines hailed it as futuristic, while design critics and collectors alike have since labeled it one of the most beautiful cars ever built. This particular example is finished in Glen Green with a contrasting white and brown interior, presenting a classic period color combination. The car has been treated to updated paintwork and a refreshed interior while retaining its correct appearance, giving it a crisp, show-worthy look. Documentation and receipts from its restoration accompany the car, underscoring its authenticity and the level of care invested in its preservation. Under the hood lies Studebaker's 232 cubic inch V8, paired to a 3-speed automatic transmission with overdrive. This was Studebaker's first modern post-war V8, a smooth and reliable engine that provided excellent performance for the era. The motor in this example benefits from careful upkeep and runs strong, while tasteful upgrades enhance its drivability without sacrificing originality. The engine bay reflects the meticulous attention to detail that has gone into keeping this Commander in fine mechanical condition. Inside, the cabin carries Studebaker's distinct mid-century flair, with its two-tone white and brown finish, clean dashboard layout, and thoughtful amenities. The car is equipped with the Studebaker Philco Skyway AM radio and the climatizer heating and defrosting system, features that reflected Studebaker's forward-thinking approach to comfort and convenience. Original promotional literature, spare parts, and additional documentation are also included, adding to its desirability as a collector-grade automobile. What sets the Lowy coupes apart is their balance of elegance and innovation. The sweeping roofline, long deck lid, and wraparound rear glass gave the car a look that was not only striking in 1953 but also timeless decades later. Its design would go on to influence other American and even European automakers, cementing Studebaker's reputation as an innovator in a market dominated by larger competitors. This 1953 Studebaker Commander Coupe is a rare opportunity to acquire a car that combines historical importance, distinctive design, and reliable performance. With updated cosmetics, extensive documentation, and its V8 powertrain, it stands as both a driver-friendly classic and a showpiece worthy of any collection. In an era when many independents faded into obscurity, Studebaker produced a car that remains celebrated as a design milestone, a piece of rolling sculpture that continues to captivate nearly 3/4 of a century later. (1954) Kaiser Manhattan Supercharged. Price, $30,000. Location, Manhattan. Offered here is a rare and historically significant 1954 Kaiser Manhattan Supercharged sedan, presented in comet blue with a white roof over a blue/gray tweed interior. This example was preserved for many years in a Texas private collection and remains an outstanding survivor from one of America's most innovative independent automakers. History and significance. Produced from 1953 to 1955, the Kaiser Manhattan represented the final chapter of Kaiser Frazer before the company shuttered in 1955. Only 4,109 examples were built during this period, making the model a true rarity among 1950s American sedans. For 1954, Kaiser sought to address performance concerns by fitting the McCulloch VS57 supercharger to its 226 CI L-head 6-cylinder engine, boosting output from 118 horsepower to 140 horsepower. At the time, it was one of the most thoroughly tested power plants in the industry, reflecting Kaiser's commitment to engineering excellence. Period advertisements proclaimed, "The new 54 Kaiser supercharger turns beauty into a bomb." The Manhattan also introduced pioneering features such as side marker lights, underscoring Kaiser's forward-thinking approach. Exterior. This car is finished in striking comet blue with a white top, a combination that highlights the graceful lines of the Manhattan's design. It rides on wide white-wall Coker tires with period-style wire hubcaps, giving it the proper 1950s stance. Chrome brightwork and trim remain in excellent condition, further enhancing the car's distinctive profile. Interior. Inside, the cabin is upholstered in blue/gray tweed, a material that reflects mid-century style while offering durability. The dash, gauges, and controls maintain their original presentation, giving an authentic glimpse into 1950s motoring. Drivetrain and performance. Power is provided by the 226 CI L-head 6-cylinder engine with McCulloch VS57 supercharger, paired to a 3-speed automatic transmission. The car starts easily and shifts smoothly, with the supercharger providing the added performance that set the 1954 Manhattan apart from its competitors. Provenance and condition. This Manhattan comes from a long-term private Texas collection, where it benefited from the state's dry climate. It includes its original parts and remains well-preserved overall. Cars of this caliber and rarity are seldom seen on the market today. Summary. The 1954 Kaiser Manhattan Supercharged is a rare and important piece of American automotive history, representing both the innovation and struggles of Kaiser Frazer as an independent manufacturer. With its supercharged engine, distinctive styling, and limited production, it stands as a unique alternative to the era's Big Three offerings. This example, preserved from private collection ownership, represents a superb opportunity for collectors seeking rarity, history, and originality. (1955) Chevrolet Bel Air Resto Mod Convertible. Price, $31,900. Location, Atlanta. Few cars embody the golden age of American style and performance like the 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air. Offered here is a spectacular Restomod convertible, professionally built and completed just 1 year ago, with only 120 miles driven since completion. Finished in a striking two-tone red and white paint scheme, this Bel Air blends the timeless look of Chevrolet's most iconic Tri-5 with modern engineering, power, and comfort. Exterior. The Bel Air's body is finished in a brilliant red, with coral undertones, paired with crisp white, a combination that highlights the sweeping lines and unmistakable presence of the 55. Chrome trim has been meticulously restored, gleaming brightly and framing the car with a touch of vintage elegance. The stance is aggressive yet refined, thanks to a set of custom Budnik wheels, 20-inch rears and 18-inch fronts, tucked beneath the arches. Supporting this modern posture is a CPP tubular suspension kit front and rear, ensuring the Bel Air handles as good as it looks. Crowning the build is a new automatic convertible top, seamlessly folding away to transform this Bel Air into the ultimate open-air cruiser. Interior. Inside, the cabin has been reimagined with red diamond-stitched leather upholstery, extending across the seats, door panels, and even into the trunk and convertible top cover. The design blends classic flair with modern luxury, offering both style and comfort. Climate control is handled by vintage air heating and air conditioning, keeping the interior enjoyable year-round. At the driver's seat, a billet steering wheel and Dakota digital gauges provide precise control and feedback, while upgraded wiring and a modern fuse block ensure reliability. For entertainment, a premium audio system with a hidden 10-inch subwoofer allows the driver to switch from the roar of the V8 to high-quality music at the touch of a button. Drivetrain and performance. Under the hood lies the heart of this build, a 383 cubic inch stroker V8 delivering an impressive 440 horsepower. Fueled by a Holley Sniper electronic fuel injection system, the engine starts effortlessly and delivers smooth, reliable power. A March serpentine belt system keeps accessories running efficiently, while an oversized PRC radiator ensures consistent cooling. Exhaust gases exit through ceramic-coated headers, adding both performance and durability. Backing the V8 is a 700R4 4-speed automatic transmission, a proven and dependable gearbox that balances highway cruising with strong off-the-line acceleration. Power is delivered to a rear differential with limited slip and 3.70 gears, offering both traction and drivability. Braking performance is equally impressive, with Willwood disc brakes front and rear, ensuring the Bel Air has the stopping power to match its speed. Summary. This 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air Restomod represents the perfect blend of classic Tri-5 styling and modern performance upgrades. With just 120 miles on the build, it remains fresh, crisp, and show-ready. From the custom interior and suspension to the high-output stroker V8 and Willwood brakes, every detail reflects a no-expense spared approach. 1947 Plymouth Coupe Custom. Price, $25,000. Location, Maryville, Tennessee. Presented here is a 1947 Plymouth Coupe Custom, a post-war classic reimagined with modern performance and comfort upgrades. Beneath its timeless curving bodyline sits a reliable Chevrolet small block V8, automatic transmission, power conveniences, and air conditioning, transforming this coupe into a comfortable and capable cruiser. With its striking red finish, fresh interior, and proven drivability, this Plymouth blends classic design with contemporary usability. Exterior. This coupe wears a brilliant red paint finish that presents in excellent condition, complemented by tasteful chrome and trim. The body's curves reflect Plymouth's late 1940s styling cues, while custom touches and updated wheels give it a hot rod presence. Fitted with new tires mounted on attractive wheels, it carries a confident stance. The overall presentation is clean, straight, and eye-catching, making it ideal for local shows or weekend outings. Interior. Inside, the Plymouth has been updated with a nicely finished custom interior that balances comfort with vintage appeal. Features include power windows, a modern stereo system, and brand new vintage air heating and air conditioning for year-round driving comfort. Upholstery, door panels, and trim are all in great condition, making the cabin both inviting and functional. Drivetrain and performance. Powering this street rod is a Chevrolet 355 V8 with .513 lift-em rollers, delivering strong performance and reliable cruising power. The engine is paired with a Chevrolet Turbo 400 automatic transmission, a proven setup for durability and smooth shifting. Supporting equipment includes an auxiliary radiator cooling fan for added reliability during warm weather driving. The car also features power steering, power disc brakes, and a well-sorted suspension, ensuring that it drives far better than a stock 47 Plymouth ever could. The result is a classic coupe that starts easily, runs strong, and handles modern roads with confidence. Features and upgrades: 355 Chevrolet V8 with performance cam, Turbo 400 automatic transmission, vintage air heating and air conditioning, new, power steering and power disc brakes, power windows, auxiliary cooling fan, custom wheels with new tires, modern stereo system. Summary: this 1947 Plymouth Coupe Custom represents the best of both worlds, classic late 1940s styling combined with the power, comfort, and reliability of modern components. With its strong-running V8, automatic transmission, and updated amenities, it's a car you can confidently enjoy on the highway or around town. Finished in brilliant red with a quality interior, this coupe is ready for its next enthusiast at $25,000. 1955 Pontiac Chieftain. Price, $19,900. Location, Oxford, Connecticut. Presented here is a beautifully preserved 1955 Pontiac Chieftain, a car that captures the spirit of mid-century American motoring with elegance and flair. This example has been immaculately maintained and stored in a climate-controlled facility, ensuring its condition remains outstanding. With just 300 miles since its most recent work, it is as close to stepping back in time as you can find. Exterior. The Chieftain is finished in a classic white exterior that highlights the sweeping lines and chrome trim characteristic of Pontiac's 1950s styling. Wide chrome bumpers, gleaming stainless accents, and signature jet-inspired hood ornament embody the optimism of the post-war era. The paintwork and brightwork both present in excellent condition, with straight panels and proper fitment throughout. Interior. Inside, the cabin is dressed in a vibrant red interior, providing a striking contrast against the exterior finish. The seating, door panels, and dash all reflect meticulous care and attention to authenticity. Period-correct detailing blends with comfort, creating a space that feels both luxurious and true to the Pontiac tradition. Drivetrain and performance. Powered by Pontiac's dependable V8, paired to an automatic transmission, this Chieftain offers smooth and confident cruising. It starts easily, runs well, and drives as a proper 1950s classic should, an ideal balance of vintage charm and reliability. Condition and care. This car has been meticulously preserved, benefiting from storage in a climate-controlled facility that has protected its body, chrome, and interior from the wear of time. The result is an example that not only shows beautifully but is also mechanically sound and ready for the road. Summary. The 1955 Pontiac Chieftain is a wonderful representation of the stylish yet practical family cars of the mid-1950s. Immaculately maintained, beautifully presented, and preserved with care, it is a rare opportunity to acquire a classic Pontiac in such fine condition. (1955 Chevrolet 210). Price, $32,000. Location, Mt. Juliet, Tennessee. Presented here is a striking 1955 Chevrolet 210 two-door post sedan, finished in deep burgundy with a contrasting gray interior. This classic mid-50s Chevy has been thoughtfully updated to blend vintage styling with modern drivability, making it a true cruiser that performs confidently on today's highways. Exterior. The exterior presents well in burgundy paintwork, rated a strong 8 out of 10, with only a few small chips that reflect its use as a dependable driver. The stance is enhanced by a 2-inch lowering and a set of 17-inch wheels, giving the car a subtle custom look without straying far from its period-correct lines. The 210's iconic two-door post body retains its timeless mid-century appeal, highlighted by clean chrome accents and straight panels. Interior. Inside, the gray interior provides a comfortable and stylish cabin. A digital dash updates the driver experience with modern readouts, while air conditioning ensures comfort during warm weather cruises. The cabin blends classic Chevrolet design with just enough modernization to make it a practical weekend driver or long-distance cruiser. Drivetrain and performance. Power comes from a dressed 350 cubic inch V8, paired to a 700R4 automatic transmission with overdrive. This setup allows the car to cruise comfortably at 70 miles per hour on the freeway with no hesitation or strain. Four-wheel power disc brakes add confidence when stopping, giving the car a balanced mix of classic style and modern safety. Driving impressions. This 210 has been carefully built for enjoyment on the road. The lowered stance, smooth power delivery, and strong braking combine with highway-friendly gearing, making it equally at home at local shows or on extended weekend trips. The upgrades transform it into a dependable driver without taking away from the charm of the original design. Summary and availability. Overall, this 1955 Chevrolet 210 offers the best of both worlds, timeless styling from Chevrolet's golden era and smart mechanical updates for today's roads. With its solid presentation, modern conveniences, and reliable drivetrain, it's ready to be enjoyed immediately by its next caretaker. (1936) Buick Roadmaster Street Rod. Price: $30,400. Location: Indiana. Offered here is a stunning 1936 Buick Roadmaster Street Rod, the product of a full frame-off custom restoration. This one-of-a-kind build combines pre-war Buick elegance with the performance and comfort of modern street rod engineering. Finished in atomic orange over a tan leather interior, and equipped with a 383 CI stroker V8, automatic transmission, four-wheel disc brakes, and air conditioning, this Buick was designed to cruise with confidence while turning heads everywhere it goes. Exterior. The Roadmaster's steel body has been transformed with a series of thoughtful custom touches. Finished in brilliant atomic orange paint, it features suicide doors, a 2.5-inch chopped roofline, shaved handles, and custom taillights neatly integrated into the rear fenders. Steel front and rear fenders, along with steel running boards, keep the car authentic to its Buick heritage, while a powder-coated grille and aftermarket headlights modernize its look. The car sits on 15-inch Boyd Coddington aluminum wheels, wrapped in BF Goodrich tires, 235/60/15 front, 285/70/15 rear, giving it the right hot rod stance. The undercarriage is equally impressive, with a powder-coated chassis, solid floorboards, and a fully detailed finish from top to bottom. Interior. Inside, the Buick's cabin has been reimagined with a custom tan leather interior. The seating is handled by leather bucket seats, with a clean floor shift layout and no bulky console to clutter the space. A Grant steering wheel sits on a tilt column, facing a set of VDO gauges for precise readouts. Other custom touches include a custom headliner, power windows, power trunk lid, and seat belts front and rear, making the car both stylish and practical. Drivetrain and performance. Powering this street rod is a 383 cubic inch stroker V8, topped with a single 4-barrel carburetor and GM Performance aluminum intake. Stock heads are complemented by polished aluminum valve covers, air cleaner, and a AC compressor, while an HEI distributor ensures reliable ignition. Cooling is handled by a stock-type radiator with an electric fan. The engine is paired to a turbo 400 automatic transmission, delivering torque to a 9-inch Ford rear end with posi traction and 4.10:1 gears. Supporting components include a Mustang 2 independent front suspension, power rack and pinion steering, power 4-wheel disc brakes, Flowmaster exhaust, and a Rock Valley custom gas tank. A transmission cooler, rear leaf springs, and quality shocks further enhance drivability. Summary. This 1936 Buick Roadmaster Street Rod represents the best of both worlds, classic Buick styling enhanced by modern street rod performance. The build was meticulously documented, with a photo album, receipts, and installation manuals included in the sale. With its atomic orange finish, custom leather interior, and strong 383 stroker V8, this Buick is as ready for the show field as it is for the open road. A true custom street rod that merges 1930s elegance with contemporary performance and comfort, this Roadmaster will stand out in any collection. 1939 Ford Deluxe convertible. Price, $33,000. Location, Miami. There's hot rods, and then there's this. A striking 1939 Ford Deluxe convertible, professionally customized in the late 1970s by Roy Grimm. This one is a visual sizzler. Low, lean, and impossibly curvaceous, it blends the finest Art Deco design cues of late-30s Ford with the unbridled muscle and flair of classic American hot rodding. From the chopped top to the Corvette IRS, it's got the looks, the moves, and the attitude. Finished in radiant deep red, the body has been extensively and tastefully modified. The bumpers and door handles have been shaved, the fenders smoothed and skirted, and the stance channeled in section for that sleek, flowing profile. The white canvas convertible top stretches cleanly over the cabin, featuring a curved B-pillar treatment and integrated rear glass. A thin chrome bodyline and hand-applied pinstriping in blue and white add tasteful flair without overdoing it. The front grille, signature Ford, gently curves inward, flanked by sunken teardrop headlamps and low-cut front fenders. The rear end, with its vertical tail lights, shaved bumper, and tunneled chrome exhaust tips, is a study in aerodynamic seduction. Chrome dish wheels with tri-point star centers and wide white wall radials round out the period-correct yet custom-cool aesthetic. Inside, it's pure custom 1970s Americana with a nod to traditional hot rod styling. Two-tone red and white vinyl bomber bucket seats set the tone, matched by a wide rear bench and red carpeting. The hand-finished dash is painted white and fitted with a full complement of Stuart Warner black-faced gauges, laid out in a smooth curve with period pinstriping and whimsical touches. An aftermarket stereo and Wild Thing badge add to the custom flair. Door panels mirror the seat trim and include integrated lighting and power window switches. The white headliner is clean and tight, bringing a finished look to the chopped soft-top cockpit. Under the hood, things get serious. A Cadillac 472 cubic inch V8, dressed to impress in red and chrome, sits nestled in the pristine engine bay. Topped with a 4-barrel carburetor and exhaling through custom headers and glass pack exhaust, it delivers the sound and thrust worthy of a car this bold. A turbo-hydromatic 403-speed automatic handles shifting duties, while the custom chassis features independent front suspension, Corvette IRS rear, and 4-wheel disc brakes, a mechanical setup that ensures this Ford handles as good as it looks. Underneath, the craftsmanship continues. Clean and rust-free, the frame and pans are solid, the suspension tight, and everything is well assembled and sorted. The detailing on the undercarriage is a testament to the quality of the build, with no shortcuts or quick fixes to be found. On the road, this Ford fires up confidently and drives like a dream. Smooth shifts, excellent road manners, and responsive brakes make it a pleasure to pilot. Whether cruising the boulevard or parked at a show, this custom Ford draws attention and admiration wherever it goes. (1951) Willys Overland Jeepster. Price, $27,000. Location, Arizona. Collectible Motorcar of Atlanta is proud to present this beautifully restored 1951 Willys Overland Jeepster, one of the most unique and charming open-air classics of the post-war era. The Jeepster was originally introduced in 1948 by Willys Overland Motors, known primarily for the rugged wartime Jeep and its civilian offshoots. Industrial designer Brooks Stevens was tasked with creating a vehicle that blended the utility of Willys military heritage with the style and comfort of a sports car. The result was the Jeepster, a two-wheel drive convertible designed for returning World War II GIs who wanted the open-air freedom of a Jeep with a more refined, civilian-friendly appeal. Produced from 1948 through 1951 in limited numbers, the Jeepster never sold in great volume, but today it stands as one of the most distinctive and collectible vehicles of the era. Stylistically, the Jeepster borrowed much of its front-end design from the Willys wagon and pickup, yet Stevens gave it a refined flair with features like the stainless steel T-bar grille insert. The profile was clean and slab-sided, with a unique beltline treatment that dipped at the doors and rose again at the rear quarter panels. It was a look all its own, part Jeep, part convertible roadster, and entirely distinctive. This particular Jeepster has undergone an extensive restoration and presents in brilliant bright red, accented by a tan cloth convertible top. Wide white-wall tires and a classic two-tone tan vinyl interior add to its authentic 1950s charm, while the white steering wheel provides a crisp period-correct touch. Every detail has been carefully finished to showcase the Jeepster's playful yet sophisticated character. Power comes from Willys' dependable 2.2-liter Go Devil inline-4, paired with a 3-speed column-shift manual transmission. While not designed for high performance, the combination delivers a peppy, engaging driving experience perfectly suited for leisurely weekend cruises or classic car shows. The mechanicals have been thoroughly sorted, ensuring that the car runs and drives as good as it looks. Today, Jeepsters are rapidly gaining recognition in the collector market as enthusiasts rediscover their quirky charm and historical importance. With production ending in 1951 and relatively few surviving in restored condition, examples like this one are becoming increasingly hard to find. As an investment quality vehicle, this Jeepster is not only a delightful driver but also a wise addition to any vintage collection. From its bright finish and wide whites to its open-air driving character, this 1951 Willys Overland Jeepster embodies the post-war optimism of America's motoring culture. Rare, stylish, and full of character, it's a head-turning classic ready to enjoy on the road or display on the show field. (1959) Chevrolet Nomad Station Wagon. Price: $39,500. Location: Elbin, Illinois. Offered here is a remarkable 1959 Chevrolet Nomad, a four-door station wagon that has spent its entire life in Phoenix, Arizona, an important factor in preserving its exceptional body condition. This Nomad is presented with a carefully executed restoration and performance upgrades while retaining much of its original character. Finished in an elegant two-tone robin's egg blue and shoreline beige, it embodies late 1950s Chevrolet style and one of the most desirable body styles of the era. Exterior. After 2 years in the body shop, the wagon received a professional respray in its correct two-tone colors. The result is a crisp, factory-accurate presentation that shows beautifully in person. This Nomad's body is free of rust, including the spare tire well, and has never been hit, an increasingly rare find. Subtle modifications include a tasteful 2-inch suspension drop paired with new steel wheels and modern radial tires, giving it a confident yet period-appropriate stance. Chrome trim and brightwork remain in excellent condition, completing the wagon's authentic look. Interior. Inside, the Nomad retains much of its originality. The original interior has been carefully preserved and now benefits from ultra-leather seat coverings, blending durability with period-correct style. Impressively, the original headliner remains intact and flawless, a testament to the car's preservation in the dry Arizona climate. The spacious cabin retains its authentic mid-century Chevrolet feel while offering comfortable seating for family cruises or long-distance trips. Drivetrain and performance. Under the hood lies a factory 348 cubic inch tri-power V8, completely rebuilt with 10.5 forged pistons, a mild comp cam's hydraulic cam, and triple carburetors. The engine produces a dyno-tested 345 horsepower, with ignition and carburation professionally tuned on the dyno for reliability and smooth performance. Power is delivered through a turbo 400 automatic transmission paired to the original Posey traction rear end and supported by a new drive shaft. Mechanical enhancements include rebuilt original brakes, QA1 gas shocks, and heavy-duty sway bars front and rear, giving the Nomad a planted, modernized ride while retaining its classic appeal. Original power steering adds to drivability, making this wagon easy to enjoy around town or on the highway. Condition and collectability. This 1959 Chevrolet Nomad is a standout example, combining originality, structural integrity, and thoughtful upgrades. With its rust-free Arizona history, professional repaint, and dyno-tested drivetrain, it is both a collectible wagon and a capable driver. Few examples can match its condition, especially with such a well-preserved body and factory originality. (1957) Mercury Turnpike Cruiser 2-door hardtop. Price: $34,000. Location: Mississippi. Offered here is an extraordinarily rare and well-preserved example of the 1957 Mercury Turnpike Cruiser two-door hardtop, Mercury's top-of-the-line flagship and one of the most gadget-laden vehicles of the 1950s. Finished in striking period-correct paint with original full-length stainless trim and gold anodized rear quarter panel inserts, this Turnpike Cruiser is powered by its original 368 SID V8 and retains a mostly original interior showcasing Mercury's most futuristic styling and innovations of the era. Exterior. This Turnpike Cruiser benefits from high-quality repaint in its original factory color combination, complemented by dramatic gold anodized trim on the tail fins, unique monitor control panel cowl trim, and wrap-around windshield with integrated roof-level air intakes. The body is laser-straight and retains its original stainless side trim, chrome bumpers, dual mirrors, and rear fender skirts. Notably, the rear breezeway power-operated rear window remains functional, highlighting one of Mercury's most innovative features. The car rides on factory-style full-wheel covers with wide white-wall tires. Interior. The interior is finished in its correct tritone material and presents as a mostly original and unrestored survivor, showing gentle patina and excellent care. Features include the iconic oval deep-dish steering wheel, push-button Merc-O-Matic transmission controls, and combination electric clock/trip odometer. A hallmark of the Turnpike Cruiser, the futuristic dash layout incorporates padded safety elements and the optional town and country push-button AM radio. All factory instrumentation, including the famed monitor control panel, remains intact and in working condition. Drivetrain and performance. Power comes from the original 368 SID V8 rated at 290 horsepower, backed by Mercury's push-button Merc-O-Matic automatic transmission. The engine runs exceptionally well, delivering smooth and confident performance, with dual exhausts producing a healthy V8 tone. Power steering and power brakes make this sizable coupe surprisingly manageable on the road, and recent maintenance ensures it performs as impressively as it presents. Features and options. Original 368 SID V8, 290 HP. Push-button Merc-O-Matic automatic transmission. Power steering and power brakes. Breezeway retractable rear window. Town and country push-button AM radio. Power windows and ventilation system. Padded instrument panel. Unique oval steering wheel. Monitor control panel. Dual exhaust. Summary. The 1957 Mercury Turnpike Cruiser was the peak of Mercury's engineering and design ambitions in the late 1950s, with styling and features far ahead of its time. With its original drivetrain, fully functioning options, and largely untouched interior, this example stands out as one of the most complete and original Turnpike Cruisers available today. Its rare two-door hardtop configuration, powerful 368 V8, and futuristic features make it a standout addition to any serious collection. 1941 Buick Super Phaeton 51C. Price, $54,000. Location, Florida. Among the rarest pre-war American open touring cars, this 1941 Buick Super Phaeton, Model 51C, is one of only 467 examples produced for the model year, marking the end of an era for large, open four-door convertibles. Buick's top-tier Super Phaeton rode on a 121-inch wheelbase and carried an original price of $1,520, signaling its premium position in the lineup. Finished in Carlsbad black with a black convertible top over a red leather interior, this elegant six-passenger Phaeton offers authentic 1940s luxury with refined engineering and presence. Exterior. The body is adorned in rich black paint, paint code 560, and enhanced by period-correct accessories, including dual mirrors, rear fender skirts, turn signals, driving lights, and chrome trim with red highlights that elevate its visual drama. Chrome bumpers, a wide grille, and Art Deco styling details round out the classic Buick identity. The black cloth convertible top code 5, folds down neatly for top-down cruising. Body tag confirms this is body number 292, placing it early in the run of just 467 units. Interior. Inside, the cabin is trimmed in red leather, trim code 919, showcasing a striking contrast to the exterior. Amenities include an engine-turned dashboard, Sonomatic AM radio, heater, rear passenger reading lamps, and tasteful chrome and bakelite accents throughout. The column-shifted 3-speed manual offers period-correct driving feel, and the dashboard design reflects the elegance and craftsmanship typical of Buick's pre-war offerings. Drivetrain. Power comes from Buick's dependable 248Ci Fireball inline-8, mated to a 3-speed manual transmission operated via column shift. The engine delivers smooth, torquey performance that suits leisurely touring, while recent mechanical updates, including a new clutch kit, flywheel, fuel pump, and brake fluid in 2019, ensure roadworthy reliability for continued enjoyment. Undercarriage. Though detailed underbody photos are not provided, this example benefits from ongoing mechanical maintenance and appears structurally sound. The car features independent front suspension, coil springs, and hydraulic drum brakes on all 4 corners. Its recent mechanical work offers confidence for local cruising or club events. Drivability. A refined and enjoyable cruiser, this 1941 Buick starts easily and drives with the smooth composure you'd expect from a late pre-war Super 8. The ride is soft and compliant, steering is light for the era, and the Fireball inline-8 provides confident power. Period features like the radio and heater enhance the overall vintage motoring experience. Summary. A rare and distinguished presence, this 1941 Buick Super Phaeton 51C captures the final chapter of Buick's open Phaeton era in luxurious fashion. With factory-correct finishes, a red leather interior, and key mechanical updates, it's a top-tier choice for collectors seeking a 6-passenger pre-war convertible with historical significance and vintage appeal. (1948) Cadillac Series 61. Price, $32,500. Location, Pennsylvania. This 1948 Cadillac Series 61 represents a transitional moment in post-war American luxury, blending late 1940s opulence with robust V8 performance in true GM fashion. Powered by its original 346Ci L-head V8 and featuring signature Cadillac styling cues such as modest rear fins, chrome dagmars, and sweeping fenders, this road-ready cruiser carries an unmistakable presence. While not fully restored, this example offers a strong foundation for light cosmetic improvement and continued enjoyment as a reliable weekend driver or preservation-class collectible. Exterior. Finished in factory-correct tuxedo black, this Cadillac wears its age with dignity. The long, curvaceous body panels display some prior patchwork, with areas of waviness and age touch-ups throughout. While chips and scratches are present, the overall presentation remains cohesive and highly original. Chrome elements, including the massive bumpers, Dagmar bumper guards, window trim, and distinctive brightwork spears, retain much of their shine with minor pitting and light surface rust. The early post-war styling includes a steel sun visor, fender skirts, and the genesis of Cadillac's iconic rear tail fin design. Wide white-wall tires and red-crown dog dish hubcaps complete the stately look. Interior. The cabin features factory-style broadcloth seating with tan-striped inserts, gray bolsters, and prominent gray piping. Both front and rear bench seats remain intact, though some water staining and light soiling is visible. Gray carpeting lines the footwells, while black carpet is present under the rear bench. The full-metal dash, finished in brown, houses a sweeping speedometer, original radio, clock, and faded but complete chrome trim. Power window toggles are present, though some trim and door panels, particularly the driver's side, show moisture staining. A mohair headliner remains tight and clean, contributing to the Cadillac's overall honest and preserved feel. Drivetrain and performance. Under the sculpted steel hood lies the numbers-matching 346 cubic inch flathead V8, fed by a single 2-barrel carburetor and paired with a 4-speed hydromatic automatic transmission. The drivetrain remains factory-correct, and the engine bay presents in a clean, unrestored state with aged but authentic finishes. A 3.36 rear axle ratio allows for effortless cruising, and the mechanicals offer reliable, smooth performance. The car starts easily and drives comfortably, maintaining its reputation as a roadworthy luxury icon. Undercarriage. The chassis is structurally solid, with factory undercoating still present on frame rails and floor pans. Some rust is visible on the inner rear rockers and rear filler panel, but major supports and mounting points remain intact. Suspension consists of front coil springs and rear leaf springs, delivering the soft, gliding ride Cadillac was known for. Braking is managed by drums on all four corners, and the single exhaust system retains a stock-style muffler with mild aging. Summary: this 1948 Cadillac Series 61 is a well-preserved survivor that offers an opportunity to own a genuine piece of post-war American automotive history. With its original drivetrain, elegant interior, and largely intact exterior styling, this Cadillac is an ideal candidate for continued preservation or partial restoration. Whether you're looking to experience the luxury of 1940s motoring or add a classic GM cruiser to your stable, this Series 61 delivers timeless style and a regal driving experience. (1956) Packard 400 Caribbean. Price: $31,000. Location: Old Hickory, Tennessee. This 1956 Packard 400 hardtop is a rare and distinctive example of post-war Packard design, styled as a Caribbean tribute and equipped with its original 374 cubic inch V8 engine. One of only 3,224 400s produced in 1956, this car carries the visual identity of the top-of-the-line Caribbean model, complete with correct trim and paint detailing, except for the hood, which remains standard to the 400. According to the seller, this conversion was originally performed by a small Ohio dealer when the car was new. The exterior presents beautifully in a high-grade white finish with Caribbean-style trim and detailing. The seller rates the paint and body condition between 8.5 and 9 out of 10, suggesting careful maintenance and quality older restoration work. The car still rides on its original torsion-level self-leveling suspension, which remains fully operational, a rare and sophisticated engineering feature for its time. The striking Batwing air cleaner sits atop the factory original 374 cubic inch V8, which is paired with an automatic transmission and factory power steering, making this car a surprisingly smooth and enjoyable driver. Inside, the cabin is finished in black with aftermarket cloth upholstery that replaces the original material. While non-original, the interior is described as very clean and fully functional, with all features reportedly working as they should. Though this upholstery swap might ruffle the feathers of Packard purists, the overall presentation of the interior remains tasteful and consistent with the car's upscale image. With only 45,000 miles on the odometer, this Packard is not only a well-preserved piece of 1950s American luxury but also an unusual and desirable variation with Caribbean looks and authentic mechanicals. According to the seller, it drives better than any other classic they've owned, making it a compelling candidate for touring, shows, or simply weekend enjoyment. 1958 Chevrolet Impala convertible. Price: $28,500. Location: California. Finished in elegant cashmere blue over a gray and blue cloth/vinyl interior, this 1958 Chevrolet Impala convertible represents the height of Chevrolet's post-war luxury and styling. As a first-year Impala and a one-year-only body design, the '58 Impala is among the most iconic and collectible Chevrolets ever built. Born a factory V8 convertible and assembled in Tarrytown, New York, this beautifully restored example is a true standout, blending 1950s flair with timeless presence. Exterior: the Impala's long, low silhouette is accentuated by its bold chrome grille, quad headlights, rear fender accents, and signature triple taillights, a design exclusive to the Impala that set it apart from other Chevrolets of the era. The cashmere blue finish pairs perfectly with polished chrome trim, moldings, and bumpers, while blue vinyl sun visors and a power-folding white convertible top add to its upscale look. From the sweeping rear fins to the subtle two-tone touches, the Impala's design remains one of the most distinctive of the decade. Interior: inside, this Impala retains its factory trim code 823, a two-tone gray and blue interior with cloth and vinyl upholstery. The cabin features a two-tone steering wheel, bright dash trim, and classic switchgear, all of which contribute to its period-correct, upscale feel. Fisher body quality is evident throughout, from the fit of the door panels to the seating materials. Subtle styling cues and interior accents reinforce the Impala's role as Chevrolet's flagship offering in 1958. Drivetrain: under the hood, the car retains its factory-born V8 status, although the specific engine specs aren't listed. In 1958, the top option 348 CI turbothrust V8 with triple two-barrel carburetors produced up to 315 horsepower, a configuration commonly associated with high-spec Impalas. Power is routed through a 3-speed automatic transmission, delivering smooth and capable performance for cruising. Summary. As the only model year to feature the 1958 body style, the Impala convertible stands as a rare and desirable piece of GM design history. This cashmere blue convertible, with its original color and trim combination, factory V8 pedigree, and restored cosmetics, offers a compelling mix of collectability and elegance. Whether you're looking for a showpiece, a boulevard cruiser, or an investment-grade classic, this 1958 Chevrolet Impala convertible is a timeless icon ready to impress. 1949 Ford Coupe Custom. Price: $39,900. Location: Chicago. Originally born as a four-door sedan, this 1949 Ford has been extensively customized into a striking full custom coupe reminiscent of late 40s and early 50s lead sleds. Featuring a nose-and-decked body, shaved trim, vivid red paint with white flame accents, and a host of thoughtful custom touches, including a continental rear bumper and a 327 CI Chevy V8, this Ford Coupe is built to turn heads. With modern comfort features, detailed interior work, and strong performance under the hood, this show-ready street rod is equal parts classic cool and contemporary power. Exterior. This custom Ford wears a smooth and glossy deep red paint, enhanced by white flame graphics licking over the front fenders and hood. The original grille has been replaced with a custom 3-tooth horizontal bar, while the body has been nosed, decked, and shaved for a sleek, clean look. A metal sun visor, dual chrome searchlights, fender skirts, and a Betty Boop-themed Continental kit give it unmistakable character. Chrome trim throughout is bright and mirror-like, including moon caps and star-styled front hubcaps mounted on wide white-wall tires. A custom pinstripe on the hood and tail highlights adds period flair, while the split windshield and subtle tail fins preserve the car's post-war silhouette. Interior. Inside, the cabin blends retro elegance with modern upgrades. Black vinyl upholstery with contrasting red piping adorns power-adjustable high-back bucket seats up front and a custom rear bench with center armrest. The black vinyl door panels feature original trim, chrome hardware, and power window switches. A classic Ford dash, painted in gloss black and trimmed with chrome and Art Deco-inspired forms, now houses a mix of original and aftermarket instrumentation, including a tachometer set into the factory clock housing and auxiliary gauges below the dash. A Sony AM/FM/CD head unit is mounted in the center stack, with a B&M shifter and console fitted into the black carpet. Custom Betty Boop floor mats tie in with the rear bumper design. Overhead is a tight black vinyl headliner, completing the stylish interior. Drivetrain. Under the hood sits a Chevrolet 327 CI V8 sourced from a Camaro, dressed in chrome and bright finishes, including a ribbed red air cleaner, red plug wires, and polished master cylinder. The engine breathes through an Edelbrock 4-barrel carburetor and long tube headers, and is paired to a GM 200 R4 4-speed automatic transmission. Power is sent to the rear wheels, making this 49 Ford as capable on the highway as it is at cruise-ins. Clean, well-sorted, and tuned for reliability, this setup provides strong acceleration and cruising ease. Undercarriage. Underneath, the car is solid and clean, with undercoating throughout, a newer fuel tank, and dual Flowmaster exhaust with a muscular note. The suspension has been upgraded to independent coil springs up front and leaf springs in the rear, while stopping power is handled by power disc brakes up front and drums in the rear. All systems appear well maintained, with no signs of major rust or damage, offering confidence for both show and go. Driving impressions. This Ford Coupe fires up effortlessly and settles into a throaty rumble. On the road, it delivers a surprisingly quick and responsive driving experience thanks to its lightweight body and powerful small-block V8. Shifts are smooth and confident, and the steering feels easy and direct. Suspension soaks up imperfections well, while braking is strong and predictable. Whether you're showing it off or stretching its legs on the highway, this custom Ford performs like a much newer machine. Summary. With its eye-catching custom build, powerful V8 drivetrain, and attention to both show and performance detail, this 1949 Ford Coupe is a standout in any collection. From its bold red paint and flame graphics to the Betty Boop rear kit and chrome accessories, every inch has been crafted for visual impact. Underneath the style is a reliable, modernized powertrain ready for cruising or touring. Whether you're a fan of LED sled styling, resto mod performance, or pure nostalgia, this Ford Coupe hits all the marks. 1955 Rolls-Royce Silver Dawn Lightweight. Price, $55,000. Location, North Carolina. West Coast Classics is proud to present this extraordinarily rare and historically significant 1955 Rolls-Royce Silver Dawn lightweight sedan, the only known example of its kind, custom coach-built in aluminum by the renowned firm H.J. Mulliner to design number 7243. This one-of-one creation is documented in the elegance continues by Lawrence Dalton, which confirms its existence and rarity, a Silver Dawn built among a batch of Bentley R-Type lightweights, fitted with a Silver Dawn radiator and assigned the very last Silver Dawn chassis number, LSVJ133. Finished in its original and elegant two-tone shell gray over black pearl with a cream Connolly leather interior, this Silver Dawn was originally built for the Bose Builder Corporation of Denver, Colorado. It was delivered as a U.S. spec left-hand drive car and shipped aboard the Queen Elizabeth II on May 12, 1955, from Southampton, England, to New York. The car remains true to its factory specification and showcases a long list of rare and luxurious features. The handcrafted aluminum body is beautifully proportioned, with razor-edge coachwork and subtle curvature that reflects H.J. Mulliner's coach-building mastery. Distinctive exterior appointments include a factory metal sliding sunroof, dual-tone paint, chrome trim, and the unmistakable Rolls-Royce grille. Inside, the interior is adorned with richly finished burl walnut trim, cream Connolly hides, and an atmosphere of understated luxury. Rear wooden picnic trays, a crystal decanter with shot glasses built into a sliding compartment, and a 6-piece custom-fitted luggage set by Velation planned luggage add period-correct charm and opulence. Mechanically, the car is powered by its original 4.6-liter inline-six engine paired with an automatic transmission, delivering a smooth and refined driving experience typical of Rolls-Royce's best. With just 37,660 miles showing on the odometer, this example remains remarkably original and well-preserved. A full frame-up restoration was completed in 1987 at a reported cost exceeding $119,000, with great care taken to restore the vehicle to its original build specification. This car includes a Blaupunkt AM/FM/cassette stereo, working electric clock, power-operated sunroof, turn signals, deluxe wheel covers, white wall tires, and both road and hand tools. It is also offered with its original owner's handbook, copy of the Rolls-Royce factory build ledger confirming LSVJ133 as the last Silver Dawn chassis built, a handwritten certicard, and copies of the original factory specification sheets. Further enhancing its provenance, the car is featured in both Rolls-Royce, The Elegance Continues by Lawrence Dalton and Silver Dawns and Silver Wraiths by Bernard King, essential texts for marque enthusiasts and historians alike. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to acquire a truly unique piece of Rolls-Royce history, the final Silver Dawn chassis, coach-built in aluminum by H.J. Mulliner, and delivered new to the U.S. with factory left-hand drive. Beautifully restored, thoroughly documented, and luxuriously appointed, this Silver Dawn represents the highest tier of 1950s British motoring craftsmanship. An ideal addition to any Rolls-Royce or coach-built collection, this remarkable saloon is nothing short of a rolling work of art. 1958 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz. Price, $31,500. Location, Miami. This 1958 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz is a stunning, award-winning example of Cadillac's premier convertible offering in the late 50s. Finished in its factory-correct Calcutta cream over green Cape Buffalo metallic leather, this Biarritz was the subject of a full restoration completed in January 2014 and remains in exceptional show-quality condition. Powered by a 365 cubic inch V8 with tri-power carburation, it delivers 335 horsepower paired with all the hallmark luxury features Cadillac was known for. A rare and highly detailed example, it won Best in Show at the Misner Boca Raton event in July 2014. Exterior. This Biarritz is finished in correct Calcutta cream with a black Hearts convertible top and parade boot. The body was fully refinished during restoration, and all chrome and stainless trim, including the signature tail fins and distinctive bumpers, was re-chromed to a high standard. The glass and weather stripping were replaced, and the restored Sabre wheels are fitted with new wide white-wall tires. The visual presence is as commanding as it was in 1958, making this a standout example among luxury American convertibles. Interior. The cabin is trimmed in factory-correct green Cape Buffalo metallic leather with matching carpet and a padded dash. Interior equipment includes power windows, power vent windows, power steering, power brakes, a signal-seeking AM radio, and the Cadillac-exclusive Autronic Eye automatic headlight dimmer. All switchgear and trim are beautifully restored, maintaining a factory-correct look and feel. The interior is as comfortable as it is opulent, true to Cadillac's luxury image of the era. Drivetrain and features. Under the hood is Cadillac's 365ci V8 fitted with factory-correct tri-power carburetors and air cleaner, rated at 335 horsepower. Power is delivered smoothly through a Hydra-Matic automatic transmission. This Biarritz features power steering, power brakes, and a remote trunk release. Mechanically sorted and correctly detailed, the engine bay reflects the quality of the car's frame-up restoration. Restoration and awards. Restored in January 2014 to high concours standards, this Eldorado features all correct colors, materials, and mechanical specifications. It earned Best in Show honors at the Misner Boca Raton event on July 15, 2014. The restoration included all major systems, chrome work, glass, seals, and interior finishes, with strong attention to authenticity and presentation. The car has been preserved and shown as part of the prestigious Jimmy and Julianne Rawls collection. Summary. A true symbol of 1950s American automotive luxury, this 1958 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz combines extravagant styling, powerful performance, and extensive factory options. One of the most collectible convertibles of its era, and part of a respected private collection, this example represents a rare opportunity to acquire a beautifully restored, award-winning Biarritz in one of the most striking color combinations ever offered. 1951 Crosley Super Convertible Wagon. Price, $8,950. Offered for sale is this charming 1951 Crosley Super Convertible Wagon, finished in a period-correct seafoam green. With only about 351 units produced that year, this microcar stands as a unique and increasingly rare piece of American automotive history. This example is an original, unrestored preservation car, ideal for collectors and enthusiasts who appreciate authenticity and character. Under the hood, the Crosley features a 44 CUN, 724 cubic centimeters, inline four-cylinder engine, producing a humble yet spirited 26.5 horsepower. The engine starts easily and runs well, with the manual transmission shifting properly. Braking and suspension feel solid, making it a fun and nimble little car around town. As with most classics of this vintage, the tires should be replaced due to age for safe driving. This Crosley presents an original condition, retaining its paint, trim, and even its convertible top. While not show car perfect, the exterior has a nice, presentable patina that reflects its 70-plus-year story. It's a car that draws smiles and attention everywhere it goes, without trying too hard. Inside, the red vinyl interior is as minimalist as you'd expect from a 1950s microcar. The aftermarket horn button works reliably, and the heater is operational. The radio is non-functional, and the fuel gauge reads half full even when topped off, but these quirks add to the vehicle's charm. This Crosley comes with a clear California title, and is one of 3 Crosleys currently offered for sale by the seller. Whether you're looking to enter the collector car world or add a rare piece to an existing collection, this Crosley Super Convertible Wagon offers nostalgic fun with a truly unique footprint.